Hi everybody, good afternoon. I was out filming earlier on today and I was using a wee camera that I've given lent because my Insta Ace Pro is in to get repaired because the USB-C port is not working correctly. So I just thought I would show you it because it is really quite an ingenious wee camera. It's called the Instago Ultra and I'm going to put it up for you here. So it's got a screen at the back, so virtually like the Ace Pro, except it's a lot smaller, but here's where it gets a wee bit different. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to show you why. Just bear with me while I disconnect this. So that is the camera when it's taken out of the housing, which is there. So that's the housing. I'm going to take that off just now and switch. There we are. So that's the camera on my hand there. This is the housing. So I'll turn this round and you can see that clips back into position there, but it does several little things. First of all, it's got a magnet on the back so you can attach it anywhere that's magnetic. It's also got various bits and pieces like a pendant and also a clip to your cap or whatever that you're walking around with. So if I turn this round, that is the camera and that is the picture that's seen. So I was just experimenting with this today because, as I say, I've just got a loan of it until I get my actual Ace Pro back from Wex Photography, whose customer services are absolutely brilliant. It's been sent away and they sent me this as a replacement until the other one is fixed. But this is quite a new thing anyway. It's a Insta 360 Go Ultra. So there we are. And hope you like the film that it took. So I'm going to show you that now. Remember, please hit like and subscribe. It's absolutely free, and we're going to run the intro. So here I am at the top of the ballast bank. Excuse the camera today because I've only got my wee GoPro Ultra with me and I've no gimbal, I've no steady hand or anything, but we'll go with it. Over there in the distance you see Ailsa Craig coming around to the Heads of Ayr, the Heads of Turnberry further down. I don't know whether you can see them because I'm going to be looking at the sun in a minute. There's the sun and we're looking across Ayr Bay, Troon Golf Club and Prestwick Airport in the distance. So if you've seen any of my previous videos when I've been landing at Prestwick Airport, coming back from Tenerife and coming back from elsewhere, usually if we come in the sea route, the plane will come up there, it'll loop round and come into Prestwick Airport on the approach. So there we are, as I'm on the top of the ballast bank, I'll give you a wee bit of distances wise. Right, we've got Goat Fell on Arran, which is 21 miles, which is the tallest peak in Arran. We've got Holy Isle, which is 15 miles away. You've got Lady Isle, which you see coming in the window of the plane on the way in. That's 3 miles away. Ailsa Craig, 26 miles away. Heads of Ayr, 8 miles. Turnberry Head, further down, is 10 miles. I don't know if you can see them looking into the light, but we've got the Merrick and Cairnsmore, some of the higher hills in the south of Scotland. They're around about 28 and 29 miles away. So this is it, South Beach in Troon, overlooking the harbour side of the town and out to the North Shore where I've walked in for, which is away over there. As I say, I haven't got my gimbal with me, so I'm just doing this on the camera, just holding it in my hand, so hopefully the picture's all right. Be back to you in a minute with a wee bit more information. Looking down, that's the path that goes round the bank. which is quite dangerous during the winter when it's high winds because the sea comes up over the top of it, and in fact there's a sign telling you that there's a risk of drowning. So there's the path round the bottom of the ballast bank. Give you a wee bit of history about the ballast bank. It's so called because in the old days where ships used to export and import stuff into Troon Harbour, especially the coal ships which came and loaded up the coal fields, they always used to carry ballast to obviously give them a bit more stability when they were empty. The ballast was then emptied, and the ballast from all those ships for years and years formed this bank all the way from the end of the harbour there all the way around to where I am. So that is the reason it's called the ballast bank. So this is the wee walk down the pathway that leads you up to the top of the bank. And as I say, we're going to head down the path into the town. So that's the path round there where we saw from the top of the bank. I've changed the angle onto ultra wide to get a wee bit more of the vista in for you. This is the rocky parts, which is the whole of where the harbour area was built on, which is volcanic basalt, which is the same as Ailsa Craig. In fact, Ailsa Craig's where they get all the curling stones from. So when you see curling stones in the Olympics or competitions, that's where they came from. So coming up to Troon South Beach, and the car park here was actually the car park for the open air swimming pool, or the Lido that used to be here. When I was at school, we used to have swim meets and competitions from the school was down at Troon Outdoor Pool. It was actually seawater. You used to take the water in when the tide came in, and obviously it was chlorinated, etc. And it was an open air Lido pool. In fact, they've got some old photographs coming up I'm going to show you. If you find the wee vlog interesting today, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's absolutely free, helps the channel. We're already up to about 730 odd subscribers, so every little bit helps. So please hit the likes button and subscribe. It's absolutely free. Anyway, on with the walk. Right, so this is where the pool was, and there's some pictures coming up showing the Lido, how it was when I was at school, and obviously years before then. So there we are. You can still recognise some of the buildings along the shoreline. It hasn't really changed much. The parish church, the town hall. That's the main entrance. There was a water slide in it as well. And the bits in the middle there are fountains. That was when it was in its heyday. But as everything else, it all has to move on. It was just too costly to maintain, so that's the reason why it's no longer here. So as I was saying earlier on, I hope it's not too bouncy for you today. I'm just hand holding the wee camera. It's such a lightweight camera. So there we go, Troon South Beach. The tide is coming in. It goes out a wee bit further, probably goes out another 20 metres or so from where you're watching. There's some brave souls who are doing the winter swimming, or the open water swimming. Better than me. It's cold enough in the summer. Mind you, it's quite refreshing in the summer, especially if we get a hot day. But I'm coming up to the town hall, and I've got something to tell you about what's happening in the town hall over this weekend. And to say to you, as I'm walking along, the channel's got its own Facebook page now, so please give it a join. It's one of these ones that I don't over moderate it. I can let anybody post, which I'd like to do to promote other YouTube channels and friends, etc. If there's any adverse comments, obviously I will delete them, but there's some good people on there, and there's always some lovely information for folk that are travelling. So join the wee Facebook page again, it's absolutely free. Alan's Homemade Vlogs on Facebook. So there we are, back nearly at sea level now, looking out over South Beach. Beautiful stretch of sand and very, very safe for families during the summer for bathing, because the sea shelves off so gently. In fact, you can walk out for when the tide's in for a good couple of 100 metres and it's still only up to above your knees. You'll see a lot of vans and various bits and pieces at the back of the concert hall. That's because we have a festival on, which is the last weekend in November. It happens every year. It's called Winterfest. It's a music festival. We have bands coming from all over. Normally it's sort of more rock based, but this afternoon there's a band on which is more family based. It's called Colonel Mustard and the Dijon 5. So that's on this afternoon from 12 to 4:30. And there'll be another band on tonight to finish off the weekend. I don't quite know who it is, but if I find out, I'll let you know. So that's the reason why the various trucks and vans are parked at this end. Okay, so that's my wee vlog finished for today. Walking along the front in Troon. As I say, it was such a lovely day. It's a shame not to film it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the like and subscribe. As I said earlier, it's absolutely free. And think about having a wee join to the Alan's Homemade Vlogs Facebook group. As always, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate everybody's support, and we'll see you on the next one. Hi Anne.
Hi.
Where are we?
No idea.